I'm Dory Van Loan, and I'm with Land Title Guarantee in Boulder, Colorado.
So Dory, what is title insurance, and frankly, why do I care?
Title insurance is different than the insurance you're used to dealing with. Versus homeowners insurance, title insurance insures things that are happening in the past versus homeowners insurance, which insures things that are going to happen in the future. If you're a seller, we are ensuring that you are giving clear and free title of your property to somebody else. The insurance protects you and your prospective buyer from any claims that might arise on your property after the transfer of the property. If you're a buyer, title insurance is important because it's telling you that there are no other claims that are recorded against that property. Title insurance protects you against anybody ever coming back and trying to make a claim on your property.
Dory, I used to live in Arizona, and in Arizona it was called a title state. But I'm from Massachusetts, which is known as an attorney state. Can you tell me the difference between these two and what happens here in Colorado?
Colorado is what we call a table funding state. What that means, and the difference between an escrow state or an attorney state, the difference in that is that we will actually fund at the table. If you are purchasing the property, you need to bring your funds to the table. You will receive the keys to be able to go home, and you now own the property. In an escrow state, it takes up to 30 days to have everything recorded before you can actually take ownership of the property.
So when I purchase a property here, do I need to use an attorney, or is that optional?
If you purchase a home in Colorado, you have the option to use an attorney, or you can use your title company. What we do at a title company, and especially at Land Title Guarantee, is do the research and come up with everything and anything that you need to be aware of in order to feel comfortable about taking ownership of that property. If you choose to use an attorney in Colorado, it tends to end up costing you a lot more than using a title insurance company.
Okay, so from the perspective of somebody trying to make the decision whether to sell for sale by owner, or they've recently made that decision, what advice can you give them regarding title and closing and funding and that type of thing so that they can prepare ahead of time?
If a person is choosing to sell their home by themselves, I do recommend getting in touch with a title company and setting up. The very first step I would do is order an ownership and encumbrance report from the local title company. When you get that information, that tells you what is showing of record on your property. Sometimes there are items that have already been taken care of that are no longer valid, and if you have this report, it gives you an opportunity to take care of those problems before you might get a contract.
And Dory, how much does it cost for me to get one of those reports?
An ownership and encumbrance report is of no charge to you.
Okay, Dory, if I am the seller of a home, should I take a personal check when I get the contract and I ask for some earnest money, or do I have to get a cashier's check, or what exactly should I do?
If you are an owner and you are selling your home and you receive a contract with a personal check for earnest money, I would recommend making sure giving 5 days at least for the check to clear. You can also require a cashier's check, which is a better idea because then you know that it's certified funds. You can also accept a check and bring it to the title company, and then we will hold on to that and make sure that the closing date is further than at least a week out, so that we can make sure that those funds are good.
And should I have the check made out to me, or should I have it made out to a title company?
You can have the check made out to the title company if you would like them to hold on to that earnest money. And at a title company, there is usually a trust account. If you are selling your home by yourself and you accept a contract, I highly recommend having your borrower or your buyer make a check, an earnest money check out to a title company. It appears much more clean and easier to track, and it's better for your borrower. They'll feel much more comfortable doing something like that. I mean, rather than making the check out to the seller.